go. First up is Best Throwback. Out of these 4 designs, whose updated vintage look did you like best? And the winner is the Big Apple. Congratulations.
Out of all the categories that I really wanted to win, it's definitely the throwback. You know, when it comes to uniforms or shoes, like it just reminds me of being a kid. And
coming right up, the Thunder taking on the Cavaliers. For the Oklahoma City Thunder, coming into their own, they are building momentum. Can they take a step further tonight? Cavs, Thunder, only on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. They've got Horford. Williams is up there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Roby in at the 4 slot. And for Cleveland, we've got Okoro. Allen is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Garland. And it's Junior in at the 2 spot. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, you know, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change, but sometimes change is just necessary.
How about quickly for the playoffs? Would you like to reseed and take the top 16s, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
Here's Allen. After the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Maybe some underrated parts of Kevin Love is the strength that he has in that lower body. Excels at absorbing that contact and then up and powers through.
Here's Dort. Provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Oklahoma City comes into this one after the win against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And they did a super job of getting those extra opportunities, offensive rebounds, 50-50 balls. Those possessions I felt like were key.
And he's able to get it back. And they had their chances, 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty.
A bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
A nice shot by Okoro.
Now that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. To the middle, here's Horford. The Thunder with another miss.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
The Thunder have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket tonight.
SGA on the inside, a nice finish and a strong one.
A couple years ago, after making All-Rookie 17, we knew Gilgeous-Alexander was good. But Greg, last season he went from good to great.
I mean, how about almost doubling his scoring average? Became a tremendous rebounder out of the backcourt. He gives you assists and picks up steals as well. Once he gains more strength, this guy could be a perennial all-star.
Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did speak briefly with Oklahoma City's head coach. He's concerned about Kevin Love's ability to control the boards at both ends. Coach said this is a guy who once averaged 15 rebounds a game in a single season. If you want to compete on the glass, you're going to have to bring multiple players and bring the fight. There's a reason that Kevin Love's middle name is that of the late, great Wes Unseld. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
There's the pass to Hartenstein. Now, Junior is up a 3. Rebound by Williams. Pass to Maledon. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here to the left side wing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls, and the Cavaliers making a change here. the new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And so here is Oklahoma City. 8-point game. They've got Garland, Kevin Love out there with Jared Allen. Then it's Junior. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. That's a 5 for Cleveland right now. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Cavaliers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Dort. No points in the game yet for him. Dishes to Horford. Passes it to Dort. Here's Roby. Goes back up. Horford trying to free himself up. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Okoro. And it's off from 3-point range. Williams with the ball. Guarded now by Okoro. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Left side Williams. Pass to Horford. 6 on the shot clock. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
I have no idea why he went with the fadeaway there. The defense was nowhere near him, and he should have just kept it simple.
Good on the bucket.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Paladon passes to Horford. Here's Dort. It's her drop shot. Horford has a wide open look. And that one goes long.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
And that one's good, Junior.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Hornets, was outstanding. He had 35 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. It was a breakout game for the rookie. He turned a lot of heads putting up numbers like that. Who knows how far he can go from here, Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
Sort of representative of how they each finished the season. One a playoff team, the other on the outside looking in. I think things may play out the same way this year, too.
A different look now for Cleveland. Harry Nance is checked in for Love. Torian Prince comes in for Okoro. And it's Colin Sexton in for Garland. Bradley trying to break free. So halt the run, and he sinks the layup.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in possession.
Now, here's Junior. A 35-point game for him in the win against Charlotte. Fires for 3, and another 3 for Cleveland.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far, and 4 for the game.
The pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Bradley. Nance with some nice D.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Junior. The offensive rebound. That's tipped.
Nice job, SGA, coming in and using that long, athletic wingspan.
George. The Cavaliers pull it in.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And that one, good.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Junior really making a difference here.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Taking a look at the Thunder, we've got Williams. Horford is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Roby in at the power forward.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Here's a Okoro. No good on that one. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. A 15-footer. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Love trying to break loose. Got that one up quick. 18 points for Junior.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Junior really making a difference here.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
Paladon's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points.
Shea at 6'5" is such a tough defensive assignment, has great handle, and he can do some damage from anywhere on the floor.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll take a quick break and then... And we're the candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Junior's out there with Garland. And there's Jared Allen. Then it's Okoro. And it's Wade in at the power forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Mikhaili. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Darius Garland picks one up. And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the games, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
There's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree. And so here is Oklahoma City. Here's Pokusevski. Puts it up from 17. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now, here's Garland. He's tightly guarded. He gets it in there.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over in the played. Jerome, good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Cleveland's gotten off to an over 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Passes it to Junior. Fires the 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Junior's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, he should be playing this game with an apron on because he's cooking right now.
There's the 3. Allen with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Garland, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Tipped away. Inside. A nice shot by Mikhailuk.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Junior. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Jerome. A nice shot by Mikhailuk. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Osman. Here's Junior. No good on the triple. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Bradley. And the shot goes in. Here's Garland. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried this far, and I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Cleveland.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the...
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.